pull-up series. In this video we're going to go through the actual stages of pull-ups on the bar. Similar to the push-up series, we're going to use similar drills. I would recommend that if you've gone through video 1 and video 2, if you haven't developed good strict push-ups, I'd recommend concentrating on them before you try to go on into the actual pull-ups. And remember, with push-ups and pull-ups, it's not just about pushing strength or pulling strength, it's also about the intra-abdominal pressure, creating the full body tension, moving the body as one unit. Okay, so try to get your push-ups off first before you progress now on into this video for the pull-ups. We're going to go through the stages. So there's 4 different drills that we use for the pull-ups. All 4 can be used for chin-ups, which is your supinated grip, and 3 of them are going to be used for the pull-up, which is pronated. Okay, and some people do find that the chin-ups are a bit easier, and some people prefer to progress them on before they go on to the pronated. And to be honest, it's each to their own. If you have good physical strength, there's no harm in going straight for pronated grip pull-ups. Females tend to find pronated grip a little bit harder due to just smaller lat size. But it's not that it's impossible, it's just going to take a little bit more effort for you to develop the strength. Okay, so we're going to start with the basic for the supinated grip, and this is just going to be an isometric hold. Okay, so you can use a step or something to stand on. I'm just going to pull myself up, but you're going to bring yourself to the top of the bar, so your chin is above the bar, you're not resting on the bar, and you're just holding that position. So when we're holding that position, it's elbows are in, shoulders are back and down. So like we did in video 2 with the active hangs or the scapula push-ups, we're just holding that position. Okay? So if you don't have any chin-ups at all, that's where you're going to start. Ideally aiming for holding yourself comfortably for 30 to 45 seconds. Okay, stage 2. So to make it a little bit harder, again, if you have a step, you're going to need it. So you're going to jump up to the bar, bringing the chin above the bar, and we're just going to come down slowly for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that's just an eccentric lower. Okay, so eccentric, we're lengthening the muscles under tension. You're always generally stronger eccentrically than concentrically. So that's why the pull is going to be harder. Okay, stage 3, like we did in the push-up, we're going to use the 3-3-3 method. So we're going to eccentric lower for 3 seconds, roughly to about 90-degree bend on the elbow, hold for 3 seconds, and then finish again another 3 seconds into the bottom. So from here, it's 3, 2, 1, hold, 3, 2, 1, and lower, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then if you start getting strong at that, then we go into the concentric. So with the concentric, the pull, remember, it's just shoulders are back and down. So that's the initiation of the movement. And then we're trying to think of pulling the elbows down to the hips. So you're not just trying to pull yourself up to the bar, you're squeezing, bringing the elbows down to the hips. So from here, shoulders are back and down, so I have them engaged, and up, control, and as you progress and develop, we will recommend coming in all the way, 100%, so you're disengaged and then re-engage and go again. But when you're starting off, only come down about 90-95% of the way, so that you're still under tension. We don't stop here, we come down almost all the way where everything is still under tension, and you'll find it easier to go again. Okay, so those last 3 drills, actually, well, all 4 drills you can use for the pronated grip. You don't really need to do the isometric hold one at the start, but the other 3 work the same way. And we always recommend for body weight doing about 8 reps. So let's say if you can get 3 pull-ups, and then they fail, then you do 3 of the, down for 3, hold for 3, down for 3. Maybe after 3 of them, you're coming down too fast, you can't hold it. And then you do finish with 2 of the 8 seconds eccentric. So you're always trying to do a total of 8 reps. So, work on the hardest one first and then regress back until you hit 8 reps altogether.